Hey, what's going on, guys? So I have another Minimates unboxing and review, and I have this Gwenpool / Black Cat. It's the Toys R Us exclusive. And another note, this is my first video under my new name, so I decided to change my YouTube name to Dan Otello, which is also my Instagram toy photography handle. So I decided to just make that change just so I won't confuse people, and it's probably better off too. So that's something that probably describes me better than my my last two YouTube names. But besides the point, let's get back into the figure. And so this is Gwenpool and Black Cat. I'm not familiar at all with Gwenpool. Unfortunately, I haven't been collecting comics for the last 2 years. Had other responsibilities, other priorities. Here's Black Cat. I'm not familiar with that new costume. She looks like she has like these stripes on her shoulders, similar to Wolverine. So that's interesting. I've never seen that before. You got this nice graphic of the Minimates on the top. Interesting that they decided to add Star-Lord there. So it looks like they're tailoring a lot of the new logos to incorporate the MCU, which is pretty cool. And I'm glad that Star-Lord's getting some shine. I think that's pretty cool. You got another graphic of the Minimate versions of Gwenpool and Black Cat on the bottom and on the sides. Pretty cool. And then on the back, so this is the 24th wave of the Minimates line with Toys R Us. So they started their relationship, I think, quite a few years ago, and they would have like exclusive toys coming to Toys R Us. Bio on Gwenpool and Black Cat on the back. If you want to read it, just pause the video, and you can just read the description on the back. So far, I found this series which is what we're reviewing right now. I picked this up as well, which is probably going to be my next Minimate review. I saw this, but this came out way too close to the movie figures, and I already have similar figures of Unworthy Thor and the Collector from the movie line, which is like the Gladiator Thor, and the Jeff Goldblum Collector, which I prefer over the comic book version. Simply because it's Jeff Goldblum, and how could you not like him? If you don't like him, I don't know, there's no hope for you. You have no redeeming qualities, and I don't like you. But anyways, let's open this package, and I'm gonna see, or we will see, how they look. So let's do that. I've got my trusty box cutter that a friend from work gave me a while ago when I was still working in a warehouse. Pretty cool. And as I said in my previous videos, I just love the noise, or not the noise, but the sound of a new box opening. I think it's just a really pleasant sound that I like from a lot of these YouTube review videos. So I'm going to share that with you guys today. There you go. It's a nice noise. There you go. And in person, that sound doesn't, it doesn't make a great effect. But when it comes out on video, it makes this nice, pleasant noise. I don't know why. I don't know how to describe it, but there it is. So you get this on top. You get this seal, indicating that it's a Toys R Us exclusive. Take that off. All right. So let's take a look at the figures here. So it's Black Cat, and it looks like a lot of her the details are etched on, which is pretty cool. At Gwenpool, and it looks like she comes with a cell phone, which is an awesome accessory. Finally, we get a cell phone accessory, a sword, and it looks like we get her highlighted hair, which is interesting. So let's start with Black Cat. She comes with a clear stand. And this is a newer version of Black Cat. It's interesting. You know, it has the standard Minimate articulation, which is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 14 points of articulation for these tiny figures, which is really cool. I like the belt, although it does seem loose, but then, you know, it's nothing to worry about. I don't think it's going to fall off simply because of how this figure is assembled. Typically, they have it wrapped around the waist, and yeah, I'm not worried about that. I do like the etching on this figure. It's very detailed. And you got the fur lined on the wrist and the ankles, which is an ode to the original costume. I don't know if I'm too fond of these stripes on the side. Oh, okay, I see what they're trying to do. So they're not stripes. They're supposed to be eyes. Just like a Siamese cat. I see. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, I reverse my my judgment on this figure, and then also on her necklace, you see this little cat emblem right there. That's cool. All right, so I'm gonna have to take a look at the pictures of her and like the new comic books and see how this costume just plays out. I mean, it has potential. I like the way it looks on here. But pretty cool. I like the sculpting on the hair. It's really nice. Alright, so let's put her on her stand and let her hang out for a little bit. Okay, so let's put this out of the way. Standard poster that comes with every one of these. And I actually do save these. And just for future reference, I am trying hard to get these figures. The X-Men figures, those are always a must for me. I mean, I grew up on the X-Men, and, you know, for me it was like all mutants, like all the time. All mutants, like X-Men, Ninja Turtles. You know, I was crazy about mutants. So, alright, let's take a look at Gwenpool. And from what I see, I mean, she looks pretty cool. I mean, I've heard a lot of buzz going around about her character. I mean, people seem to love her. I feel like I missed the boat on her. But fortunately, I have her in my favorite. Oh, wow, okay. Alright, so this cell phone is going to be... Alright, let's get this out of the way. Okay. Alright. So, just looking at it, and this figure, it looks really cool. I really like the color combination of the pink and white. I think it's elegant. The belt is really cool. I would have liked for it to be molded, but that's okay. They did a really nice job on etching out the details for the belt. The straps, I don't know what the straps are doing. I think that's just an added detail, which is cool. I like that they're crisscrossed on the back, so I don't have to worry about it falling off. That's something that is a nuisance when it comes to, like, if you're familiar with the classic Captain America that came out a couple years ago with the interchangeable wolf head for Marvel Legends. He comes with 2 straps on the side, and it's a nuisance simply because like those straps keep on falling off, but you won't get that with here. You get the tag on the back, which I wish. Oh, it's faded, so you can't really see it, so that's not too bad. But I really like the color combination. Oh, here's a paint. Oh man, there's a paint mishap on the side. That sucks. But the pink and white is so elegant. Really nice. I like this. And the helmet is molded in the Deadpool style. The mask, actually, not a helmet. The mask is molded, so it's a different interpretation of Deadpool. You know, gendered, of course. Actually, they didn't gender her. They didn't. She just goes by her name. So that's cool. Maybe Lady Deadpool is a different character. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not too familiar. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, so if you've seen my last video with Star-Lord, you know, I had trouble with putting on the helmet and taking it off, so hopefully that's not the case here. Let's see. Oh, this is a pretty tight fit. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna put that on there. I prefer this. I learned my lesson, but it's good to know. Good to know that you have this option. I prefer this on there, and just at the risk of getting this stuck on here, I don't want to do that. And maybe I could use this for a Harley Quinn, like a modern Harley Quinn custom Minimate figure. But if you want to look at how she looks with the hair piece, that's how she looks. But I'm gonna keep this mask on. I think she looks better like that. Alright, so let me put on her accessories. Alright, so I'm assuming she's right-handed because you never give any left-handed people any love. I say that because I'm left-handed. You know, talk to a lot of like the older folks and like, oh yeah, you're a devil worshiper because you're left-handed. You know, like this old school thinking. Like, okay, yeah, alright. Heard this many times before. It gets old after a while. But let's put her cell phone in her left hand, which is where I usually keep my cell phone, and that's probably your most important accessory. You know, the sword is cool, but you can always find another sword. Cell phone is like an extension of her body, as it is for a lot of other people as well. So really cool. I like this. I really like this figure. The Minimates line, they always deliver. And let's see how she looks on her stand as we close out this video. Let's see if she could put it up to her head. No, she can't. So she doesn't have double jointed. Of course she doesn't have double jointed arms. That's ridiculous. I mean, I say it's ridiculous is that like it's not possible for these figures. It's just not possible. But let's zoom in a little bit. Put her next to Black Cat. And I'd say these are really awesome figures. If you could get your hands on these, I suggest you do. Gwenpool, Black Cat, Toys R Us series volume 24 with extreme close-up. Go check it out if you are interested in Minimates or looking to collect some new figures. These are interesting, and these are these are good additions to my my Minimates collection, which is my favorite line of all time. So that's it for my review, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review and this unboxing. I will be reviewing, let me zoom out here. The next video I will be reviewing these guys, Carry On and Scarlet Spider. I'm very excited for this as well. I'm looking forward to opening this guy, but yeah, here you go. Gwenpool and Black Cat. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye now.